What is going on? Welcome back. We're playing Vane. We start out in Sunset Resort. We are a fireman. Our 3 skills in the beginning are strength, vitality, and farming. Farming obvious, strength obvious, and vitality so if we get bit or hit, we don't get sick quickly or take much damage. So we started out in the resorts. There's definitely no power here, but we'll make our way out of here and yeah, see what we could conjure up material wise. I'm gonna check for some trucks right here, see if any of these work. We'll get a nice little location spot to hunker down. I've played this already, so I have an offline save, so I know kind of the concept of where I'm trying to get to, what I'd like to hold down. And again, I start out on Lion Mountain. I could start out in the city, like where all the stores are, like completely, but that I feel like that would be the hardware store, everything. I feel like that would be, I don't know, I would prosper very quickly. And when we die or we get too far into this where we're comfortable, we will start again a series on permadeath and everything else. We'll play permadeath Iron Man 1 life. So we're going to see what we got here. Nothing. Nothing. And... oh, somebody's rolling up. Get up. Get up. Ouch. Ouch. There you go. Vitality. Vitality definitely saved our life there. And again, I played already one time, so you see me swing one time, and I thought he was going to go down. I forgot my strength isn't maxed out. So, a couple beatings, and we'll get ourselves up to where it's a one-shot. So if you look, you can see over here, if you start over here, you see generators. There's tons of generators over here if you need them when the power shuts off or to start up other buildings. There's a good place to get them. It's a good place to start, too, because you got the power. You don't really have that many people. You got a lot of wood, and you got the water right there so you could fish for food. But we're going to go inland a bit into the neighborhood. Like I said, I don't really feel like living right all the way on the east. I feel like there's tons of everything there, and I could just stack really quickly. And the series wouldn't be as fun because I would be able to just stack every single thing quickly. Maybe the hardcore playthroughs. We'll do that. We'll make it like scarce. Everything's scarce. Zombies insane. You know what I'm saying? This right now is just going to be for the newer people. People that are newer to the game. Kind of give you an easy run through. I'll give you some tips, some tricks. Kind of like filling up water barrels, and we'll come back for all the generators. We're going to live off of solar panels and water barrels. And for people like water barrels, that's going to take forever to fill up. Not really. If you get a gas tank from a car, you go over to the lake, you just fill up the gas tank, fill up the barrel, fill up the gas tank, fill up the barrel. Because the wells are in pure water, so you're going to have to boil them, even though there is a little glitch where when you fill the barrels up with impure water, it becomes pure. So we're going to pretend that that's not a thing, and we're going to still boil whatever we want to drink. We'll boil a bunch of it. I have no problem doing that. Boiling is very simple, plus it gets my cooking up. But yeah, living off of water wells, it's impure water, and it doesn't give you enough water. So we use the impure water to clean ourselves, wash our clothes, stuff like that. Stuff that you don't really need it. You know, it's not going to make you sick, because if you drink impure water, you're going to get poisoned. So we'll live out of barrels and solar panels and so on and so forth. I could find a bunch of them on the... I got a couple places I could get a few. We'll make some makeshift batteries. We'll survive like that. Well, we'll see how long we survive like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We're just going to make our way over to the town. There's not too much in the town. Like, there are houses and stuff, but it's not, like, very prosperous like the west side where it's tons of everything. I mean, you can prosper in here. You have tools and barns and sheds. The sheds are really good. But, you know, for the most part, we'll survive off that, and then we'll get a car and so on and so forth, and we could travel. Oh, hey! I gotta remember that they take 2 hits for a while. Oh, there we go. We'll get some meds. Meds are key here. Meds, scissors, so you can make lockpicks, obviously schematics, blueprints, schematics, whatever you want to call them. We'll come back, we'll get all the furniture, and we will learn it as we come by. We're just kind of trying to get the basic stuff. Meds, food, water, pretty much going to be everything. The only problem we might have is we're going to have to quickly level up and get the fabrication. Is it the fabrication? No, it's the repair table. So we can repair our items. But it shouldn't be too bad. We have a few things that we have to get off rip. And where I want to land, I like it because it has like a mine. Not a mine, but it has like nodes, iron nodes. So we could stack up on that. And there's some weapons over there too. So it's not like a really, really bad spot. But I feel like if I went all the way west, it would be very simple for me. I kind of like driving, and when I first played, I like experiencing the atmosphere, you know, kind of get the atmosphere going. It's pretty fun. Get to unlock stuff, but we'll unlock stuff together. We'll pretend that you've never played. Oh, we'll pretend I've never played. See, that's where vitality comes in. Vitality is really good because when you get hit, it's very hard to get infected. But let's see. We're going to try to make our way down this road. Is it this road? It's the next road over. Yeah, past these. And we'll just hunker down. The main objective right now is, like I said, get some basics, get some tools, get some food, get some water. Fortify a house, which that shouldn't be too hard. Hey, what's going on? Hey, Luis, how's everything? No, he's not too happy. I'll flick him with a flashlight. Oh, okay. If you do the right-click attack, I think it's right-click attack, yeah. It stuns them, and then you can follow up with the left click. But you have to have enough power, otherwise, enough energy, otherwise you're just going to hit him and he's going to hit you back. Somebody's in that house. We could come clear these later, and we'll mark down what we did, and we'll build up our little abode with some stuff. And then, like I said, I'll learn some blueprints and furniture. I'll make some. Hey, what's going on? See, she got stunned, and I whiffed on that one. Big whiff. Big whiff. He's crawling. We're just gonna... Yeah, we're just gonna pay him no mind. He ain't gonna catch us. Eventually, we'll get a couple vehicles going. For now, we'll get ourselves a flatbed like that. I mean, a pickup truck like that. Then we'll get the flatbed so we could fill up those blue containers with water from the pond. We'll get box trucks in the back over where I'm going. Right to my left is right up there. See where that is? It's a... we'll get some scraps for our thing. It's a place where it has nodes of iron and box trucks and weapons and medical stuff. So it's a dump zone. So we need scraps because we're going to put up a TC. Let's see. I think it's not that house, not the yellow one. It's the one. It's right ahead of us, not the yellow one. The one after the yellow. We'll hit up the shed. This shed, if you're new, these are where you get a lot of good stuff. Oh, and we got a. Oh, we got a guardian. That's where you're gonna get a lot of tools and screws and nails and hammers and stuff like that. Kerosene, gas tanks. Gas tanks meaning gas for the car. Perfect. We have a pickup truck here. This is what we're going to fortify. I'm going to fortify this house right here. It's a little semi-fortified, so we're good. And pretty much this is where we're going to live. We'll decorate it. We'll make it nice. It's it's simple. You don't need too much. Or if you need more, if it's too small for you, you could always take the next house. Take both houses, actually. But this one will work for what we're looking to do. Alright, so let's get down to business. See what we got. Alright, we're going to shut these shades. So we don't want no problems. We don't want no problems. And then eventually we'll start clearing out the rooms and stuff like that. We'll break down the beds because I could sleep on the couch. We're going to get immersed in this like we're really... Carl, where's my Sean? We're gonna do that. We're gonna get Rick Grimes up in here. Yeah, not really much. We'll move that. We'll take this and we'll fortify the door for now until we can actually fortify the door. We'll put it there just to block the vision. Don't mind me, my OCD. I need to get it a specific way. And there we go. And we'll fortify it the normal way after we get everything, because we're going to need, I think, iron and wood and stuff like that. So we'll start breaking it down. All right, let's put the utility cabinet down. We'll get ourselves a hammer. We can get it next door. Can't break those down just yet. Could break that down and get some nails. All right, well, there we go, wood scrap. The fence has to take it. The fence takes one for the team. The fence needs to take one for the team, for the greater good. It doesn't matter. We're going to make our own fence. We shall make our own fence. Oh, still forgot the hammer. Yep, no. Gonna have to go get the hammer. Is this... Nope. Oh, lockpick. Thank you. I'll take the lockpick. Oh, yeah, we'll take all that. Nothing really useful. I mean, the lockpicks are useful. Oh, money. Oh, Canadian. Could buy maple syrup with that. Not bad. Some bandages. We'll worry about that. We got our hammer in there. And then we'll go and get other stuff that we need. So let's drop this bad boy right there. Bingo. And now we have fortified this. Not really fortified it. We've claimed it. So we'll fortify it. But we definitely claimed our house. Our house, it's a... I'm sorry about that. I don't know the words to the song. But this is pretty much where we'll live for now. We're going to live here. We're going to make it our own. We're going to love it. We're going to break all the beds down soon. We're going to live off the couch. I mean, come on. We can live off the couch. That's very simple. Alright, we'll put all this stuff away. We'll organize a little bit of this stuff. We have the strength book. We'll use the strength book when we go out to... scissors is really good. We always want scissors. Those make lockpicks. So, save your scissors, boys and girls. Spoiler. It's not really a spoiler. I told you I played already. But for anyone who's new, save your scissors. You're going to want those. We're going to fill the sink, so we got some drinking water. We're going to fill... the sinks. Usually fill the sinks on every house you go to, except you're going to... I'm probably not going to do that because I know I could survive. But usually, if you're new, fill the sinks and all the toilets and stuff with water, because when the power goes out, at least when the water goes out, you could always go back and drink from there and so on and so forth. But we're going to prosper. We're going to... First things first, we'll try to get a power supply. We'll try to make our tables. We'll try to get a power supply. Couple rain catches. What else? Couple rain catch, couple barrels, some cars, the box truck. Alright, so we got the house going. Eventually, next episode, I'll come with like a plan. I really don't like to make like plans. I like to just wing it. You know, I know like the basic stuff I gotta get, but to get more immersed, I just wing it. Could always make a list and then follow that list and be like, okay, now we need to go get 17 coal. I just like to go do something like, let's say if I need to make a table, like I don't know, the repair table. I'm like, oh, we need iron. I kind of like to not really make a plan, just go with, oh, I know what I need, and then go make it, and like, oh, I'm missing 17 of these, rather than just stockpiling everything. All right, let's put our farming up. Okay, yeah. Maybe we'll grab that. Yeah, why not? And then our strength, obviously. We'll go with muscle memory. I know I have another skill I should have put up, but I'm not going to jack everything up right off rip. We're going to work around, and try to do it legit. We'll try to get this car going. Oh, man, this car is not too frog. Oh, boy. Oh, we're going through lockpicks. Let's hopefully get this car going, because if so, we'll be all right. Come on. Hey, all right, that worked. That's not too bad. That's not bad. As long as we got a working car, that's pretty good. That is not a bad thing. Oh, okay. Whoa. Roger. Guess he was coming next door to get some sugar or something. He was coming up on the car pretty hard. Pause. Mega pause on that one. Anyway. Okay, well, I guess, we said the fence definitely has to take it for the team, and that fence just definitely took it for the team. Although I would have liked to have got that as wood, but it's whatever. Alright, it's about to get dark. Let's, still can't break that down. Get ourselves some shut-eye, maybe, for now. Let's see what we got. Not bad, not bad. Okay. And if you double-click quickly, it'll open the cabinets instantaneously, but we're not going to do that too much. Because there is a perk where you can instantly open cabinets and stuff later on. So I think it's in scavenging. So we'll, we won't cheeseball. Especially, like I said, I kind of played a little bit. So far so good. I mean, we have a bunch of stuff that's useful. Strength magazine, like I said, we'll use it when we're going to fight people, like knowingly going to fight people, or clear out a town or clear out some houses, because I want to get my full 30 minutes of the buff and jump really quickly. Strength is going to be what saves us. Instead of swinging twice, you're going to be able to swing once and pretty much knock everybody out, which that works in our favor big time. Big time. That'll help us. So let's see what we got. We're going to clear out this garbage pail. We're going to clear it out and move it. Anything that... we're going to clear it out. There we go. Get rid of it. Clear it out. Move it. Organize the house in a OCD kind of way that works for my my eye. So we'll put it in here. I know it's dark. I should put the lights on. You're welcome. Can't break that down just yet. Not a big deal. Those lamps, I'm going to replace those. I hate how bright they are to me. There's other ones that are really nice and kind of set the mood. But I mean, we've got some decent stuff. We've got a decent start. We have the house locked down. We need to organize. We'll put all our whatchamacallits in there. Glass cleaner, stuff like that. Detergents, all our health, so on and so forth. We'll keep it organized for the most part. We could make boxes, but I don't know. I played Zomboid before. This reminds me of Zomboid at 7 Days to Die, so I'm going to organize most of it until it gets out of control, because it will eventually. If you're a hoarder like myself, it'll get out of control. You know it's going to get out of control. Somebody was looking at that little slime was like, there is no way my man is going to fill that up, and it's going to be very fast. If you're a hoarder, you know. All right, let's take a little breather here. Yeah, we'll do 10 hours, so it's morning time. Yeah, it's going to be hard because you're going to get so many meds that cabinet's going to be worthless. Eventually, we'll do my trick. I get box trucks. I make sure I have one for myself, and then I store everything in box trucks, like specific box trucks, because it holds 3,000. So let's say you get all my canned goods and bottled soda and canned soda, I'll put in there. I'll always fill my car that I use with a couple of them. Also, a jerry can full of gas, because when the zombies come, I'll dip. Right? You don't have to sit here and fight them. You could dip like 200 yards and come back, and they'll despawn, and then you come back. In the beginning, I'm not going to want to fight them, so I usually just run away. And I realized that by running away, I heard the screams, I heard them coming, I jumped in the car, I dipped off, and then I was going to run them over, so I made a U-turn to come back, and they were all gone. So then I kind of caught onto it, and I did it again, and then I was like, okay, I understand. So all you have to do, for anyone who's new that doesn't want to fight the zombies right off the bat, if you're not ready, because you're probably not, just drive. Just get in your car, make sure you have a car, bug-out car, with some soda. I would put some soda cans in it, some canned food in it, or regular food. The only thing I say canned food is because if you're going to be out for a while, canned food doesn't spoil. So canned food and soda should be good. Remember, if you drink soda and crappy food, you're going to have to work out. Otherwise, you're going to get fat. I definitely got moobs in my last playthrough. My offline one. I didn't realize I was playing first person, and all of a sudden I went to third person, and I was like, oh my god, I didn't even know who the guy was. He would look so different. He was like pregnant. He had moobs. It was pretty demeaning. But anyway, so we got to get a table going. We're going to get a table going, and we're going to try and get the repair table going, because then we can fix our tools and stuff. I hate breaking tools. If I can't repair it, if I can't find the repair table or can't get the repair kit before my tools break, then it's whatever. But in the beginning, you don't really want to break your tools. So the first things first, you want to get a table going, and you want to try to get that repair table going. So we're going to go next door and see if we could get what we need for the repair table, for the crafting table, tier 1 crafting table. I think there's 3 tiers. Tier 1, basic, advanced, and fabrication. So we're going to do that. Let's hop through the window. We'll break some of this stuff down. We'll take some of it. Oh, we definitely, somebody smoked cigarettes. You could hit him in the back. If I told you what it really sounds like, I'd probably get in trouble, so let's not say what it really sounds like. But there's some gargling going on in the background. I don't know what is he doing? Okay. Oh. See, I gotta remember that it's not a one-hitter. I gotta lead with my stun again. I keep forgetting that I'm not playing my other save. I stunned that doorway. Doorway stunned. What the hell is she doing? Okay. Oh, you beast. See, that's why vitality's good. Because I took a few hits. There we go. He took quite a few. He took quite a beating, that guy. Alright, let's go outside and see what's happening. Hey, what's going on, Brenda? How's it going? Oh, Bob. I just misgendered. I just misgendered Bob. Sorry. Shit. Let's see. Oh, you came through the window. Hey, Brenda. That's the Brenda I met. Oh, that doorway's getting... I'm putting in work on that door. Oh, that doorway's dead. That doorway just caught strays for no reason 3-4 times. That doorway just pissed me off. I need to take it out. I don't know why. Subliminally, I definitely need that doorway to be taken out. Okay? Alright, let's check it out. Let's break some stuff down. We're going to destroy some of this stuff because we do need the materials so we can get our first bench going. Our first bench is going to be how we're going to fortify, right? Because I think we need metal brackets to fortify. So we're going to get that done with that. We're going to fortify with the table. We'll check for some food. I'm a little hungry. Pause on eating the bratwurst after All right. That was uncalled for. That was not planned. It was like a 9-inch bratwurst in the fridge. I don't even know what was going on in this house. I don't even. You know what? Just gonna. Anyway. What do we got? Okay. Crunchy peanut butter. Not a fan of crunchy peanut butter. I guess an apocalyptical situation. Apocalyptical? Is that a word? Or did I just make that up? Apothecary? I guess crunchy peanut butter is the way to go. I like smooth peanut butter. I'm going to be honest with you. Crunchy peanut butter, I'm a texture type of person. Crunchy peanut butter, it's like it's got rocks in it. All right. Well, what are they drag racing? Could you hear them drag racing outside my house while I'm recording this? Don't they know I'm recording this? All right, we got some stuff going on. Yeah, I'm not a fan of crunchy peanut butter. Are you a fan of crunchy peanut butter? You? Yeah, you. The one, you. Yeah, I'm not a fan of crunchy peanut butter. I'll tell you what I am a fan of, though. Peanut butter, bananas, and fluffernutter. That is, ooh. You're probably like, man, that's going to give me diabetes. And it probably will. But it's worth it. While it's happening, it's so worth it. Or peanut butter, Nutella, and bananas. Oh, man. I'm making myself... I'm in an apocalyptic situation. There is no fluff in this game. Damn. All right, well, I just made myself hungry. It's more money. Later on, we'll use the money for... I mean, we could buy stuff at the vending machines, but we're going to use it to set it up. And we'll come back and you're probably like, why are you breaking all the tables and not learning? That's fine. I'm not really going to make too many tables. I'm just going to carry... I want to sit down for a minute. Yeah, no, I'm going to dance on the chair. Stripper. Anyway. I'm not going to make too many pieces of furniture. Maybe I will, but... I'm going to grab most of the stuff. It's fun to me, right? Like, you grab some cooler stuff that can't be made and, you know, bring it home and set up your house, and it's, like, cool. Later on, during the next episode, maybe I'll start out and show you my other house. I live exactly right here. I just like this area. I like the area because you got the park across the street. Right behind us, you have the iron nodes and limestone nodes and... tools and what else is back there? Some weapons and medical items and stuff like that. So I like this place. Not bad. And it's got one of the gas tanks on the side, so that's really good when you get one of those burners. When the electricity shuts off, if we're not like jacked up in the first month, it'll cut our electricity bill because you're using half electricity and half fuel, and you could fill those tanks back up with propane and stuff like that. So you could go rob other tanks. There's tanks around the world with like 100,000 propane in it, a lot of them. Gasoline, same thing. There's a train crash where it's got like 1 million gallons of gas. So if you're new, like I said, you watch this series, you'll learn some tips and tricks and tips and learn how to play. But shouldn't be too hard, but it will come in handy when you play this game and you've completed everything and you feel like you're strong enough, then you go play Permadeath Iron Man. That's when all the little things will come in handy for you, like the gasoline, because you'll make the gas station shut down quicker, or the power go off quicker, or maybe even make it to where we'll do a series where it's Permadeath Iron Man and the water and the power is off rip. It will be a little challenging, but that's the fun of it, right? Every time it's a different series, it's a little bit different. Play it out a little different. Sometimes you'll persevere, sometimes you'll just die, sometimes you'll drink poison water. Anyway, let's not talk about it. Alright, we're going to organize the rest of this, and yeah, you're right, I don't like putting my lights on right off the bat. I feel like things are outside and they see me, but eventually we'll keep our lights more on. Once we start fortifying it, then we should be good. Then we'll be able to, just waste resource for no apparent reason other than wasting it. But right now, till we fortify this place, we've got to take it easy. We have to get the garden going. That's going to be the main thing. We have to get a water source going. Not a water source, just the barrels. Couple barrels, couple find that whatchamacallit truck, the flatbed box truck, and then once we get some barrels, then we'll be good. For now, we should be able to get water just out of everything. Remember, save your scissors. Well worth it. I'm going to lock these in just so I have them. I like to lock specific things in, like tools, so when I go around and I don't know, let's say I want a car battery or something, I don't have to, like, come back. I do put stuff in my car late game, like when I have one of every tool, I'll put it in my trunk just in case I need something, but I like having it on me, and it only wastes a little bit of space in my backpack. Maybe early on it's not a good thing, but once you get the big backpack, there's only so much you can hoard and take back. You can just take it out to your car and put it in the trunk, so you don't really need that much space. You do, but you don't. It's like you do, but not really. You could use your trunks for everything. And having the right tool on you for the right job is way better, in my opinion. Because if I want a car battery and it's like, oh, wow, I forgot I need a car battery, or my car breaks down and I need a spark plug and I can't pull it out, it's better to have everything. All right, let's... Oh, he just pulled a James Brown. Bro, did you see that spin he pulled? He pulled a spin from like 1975, like a disco spin on me. That was, again, vitality comes in handy. There you go. There's a gas can. Hi. Let's get that. There we go. Another jerry can. Usually there's seeds up there in case you need any. There's tools all around that thing. Nails, screws, soil. But we're going to make soil, our own soil. We're going to make the best soil from pumpkins and a compost. But where I grabbed that jerry can, usually there's a kerosene can there too. That, you're going to need some kerosene. Everything we're going to store in barrels. Once we find liquids, what I usually do is I store water, clean water in barrels, kerosene in barrels, gasoline in barrels. So I could do everything from my house. Kerosene, gasoline, water, and there's one or two other ones. Oh, cooking oil, right? Because cooking oil and fish, cooking oil is fairly simple to make. So we'll have an abundance in farming produce, vegetables. So cooking oil is going to be really good for fish, cooking fish, and fish is pretty decent. Unless you want to cook stuff differently because you want the buffs, and it's up to you. But I usually go with fish. They're very simple to catch. Especially when I have bait and so on and so forth. I could find bait. You will be able to find bait in some of them sheds like that, and some houses and garages. But the bait and tackle shop is going to be where it's at. We will eventually go to the bait and tackle shop. Southwest, I do believe. Southwest. We'll go there, we'll get bait, but that's usually what I'll live off of. Because fish, again, canned goods is really good, right? But fish cooked and in the freezer lasts, and then you could thaw it out by going to the gas station and getting it's kind of like a microwave, but it's not. You know when you go to like 7-Eleven, not a plug, but 7-Eleven if you want to give me free Slurpees, I'm down with that. It's like a hot dog rotisserie, hot dog roller. They have them in the gas station on the counter. Most gas stations in this game. You can grab that, connect it, then take any frozen food, put it in there, and it'll defrost. Or you could just hold the food in your pocket. So that's another tip. So what I'll do is I'll cook a bunch of fish, even though fish is really heavy. But I'll cook a bunch of them, leave them in the freezer, and then pull them out, heat them up a little bit, and do that. And during the winter, you don't have to worry about that, because crops and fish, you could, so. All right, let's get this sorted. We are getting ourselves sorted here. Rod. We got the table. Now we got to sort out the fortifications. We should be good, and eventually later on I'll stuff items in the tools and stuff in the table itself because it's a little bit easier. Alright, let's put it up. Alright. Every window's going to be a little different. Unless they're the same size, sometimes you have to look. So one window, let's say it'll be 5 scrap for one window, and then when you go to the next one, bigger windows obviously going to mean more scrap, which is really cool. They did a really good job with this game. It's an early access, 2 people are making it. It's a pretty good game, I'll be honest with you. I'm not getting paid to say it, but it's a pretty good game. But from the standpoint, I do enjoy survival games. So I am biased to survival games, and if it's a decent survival game, I will absolutely buy it and give it a shot. And 2 people creating this game, pretty good. Not gonna lie, pretty good. It's a decent game. I know people get paid to say it's a decent game, but it is a decent game. It's worth the money. And again, remember, if you buy it, you're supporting them, and it's only 2 people. So don't expect like every single thing to work. There are some glitches and problems and bugs and stuff like that. Like, I think they fixed it yesterday though, where when you would log off and save your game, you would come back and your power would be unconnected. It would be disconnected, unconnected, disconnected. But they fixed that. You got to give it time. It's only 2 people. So far, so good. Not gonna lie. Good job. If you guys ever watch this, good job on you guys. Keep up the good work. But yeah, I'm biased to survival games, so I will tell you it's a good game. I just enjoy the fact that I could pick stuff up, I could bring it back to my house, I could craft it and bring it, and you could decorate your house, you could place everything on the floor. And obviously, when you're going into the crafting table, you will see things that are just placeholders. But again, 2 people building it's pretty. So far, so good. I spent the money for it, and I will leave the link in the description for the game. I spent the money. I'm not pissed off. I enjoyed it. I'm enjoying it. I've got my money's worth and then some. So, all right, let's start to wrap this up. We're gonna start getting close to wrapping ourselves up here. About another 10 minutes or so, and we will call it here, because I think we've got pretty much everything we need now. We just got to make a couple doors, right? We need to fortify. I actually just need to fortify the front door. I don't need to fortify the we're getting rid of this, the back door. We don't really need to fortify that, so we're good. Just the windows, and again, some of the windows are already fortified. We're going to fortify the one to the right over here, the door, because that's looking right out into the street. So, and we only have a dresser on it, so that I could imagine will be a pain. Well, will be quite annoying. I wish they would let you pick up rugs or be able to make rugs, but eventually I feel like they will. So that would be a cool thing if I could if I could get features implemented, be able to pick up everything or be able to craft everything, learn everything, all the furniture, all the items, craft them. Specific things like the gumball machines and stuff like that don't make you be able to craft them. So it's kind of, you could make your house your own kind of house, you know, like your own look and style to it. But most of the stuff, yeah. And I feel like they should have bigger boxes, storage boxes. But again, if you're trying to work around it, you could pick up those box trucks, and they hold like 3,000. That's what I have in my other game. So I just store stuff in there. I got all canned food in one, canned food and sodas in one, weapons in the second one. Third one is ingots, because ingots get heavy. Let me tell you, ingots get heavy. So only pick up ingots and put them in your workbench when you need them to craft something. Otherwise, you're going to notice that you have 3 things in your workbench and nothing else, and it's all ingots. Let's fill up this tank so we could use the jerry can. Jerry cans are fairly good until you find a fuel tank for a car. Fuel tank for a car fills up like 2,000. Jerry cans like a couple hundred. So we use the fuel tanks from the cars to fill up the contaminated water in the blue barrels quickly. And that's a decent tip. Same as like when you're when you're smelting, let's say you're smelting ingot and you take charcoal and you put it on the bottom and the ingot's on the top, and you're smelting the material from the top into an ingot. Put the charcoal in, set up the furnace, let it burn as hot as it can, and then take the charcoal out, and it'll slow down. It'll slow down how quickly the temperature drops, and you'll be able to smelt a couple things without with like one piece of charcoal. I'll show you when we get the thing, but if you know what I'm talking about, excuse me. If you know what I'm talking about, you're going to craft ingots. You have the forge. You put the material on the top and the charcoal, the material you want to make on the top, and the charcoal on the bottom. Let it heat up the charcoal to the max temperature. Then pull all the stack of charcoal out, and you'll see it'll go slow, and you'll be able to make like 10 ingots for like a couple pieces of coal, which is really good. Oh, miss. Those misses are terrible. Those misses are gonna get me killed, for sure. I think I'm still playing offline when my guy is insanely diesel. So it's like one swing, he's crazy quick. This one, I forget I gotta stun people. But that's gonna come back to haunt us. Watch. We're gonna get bit, we're gonna get infected, and we'll die. Grab the rest of this, break some of this down. We need brackets, so we need some metal. We'll take that. That's always decent. Buckets are really good, especially when you get dumpsters, you know, like the hoppers. I don't know what you call them. The green trash containers that they use for like industrial areas. The hopper, that's what we call them. I put all my buckets in there and just keep them. Buckets always come in handy, especially when you're cooking. Some for transferring liquids, some for putting water into stoves for recipes, some for moving broth back and forth. It never for car fuel, not fuel. Well, yeah, even car fuel that'll work for it. Car oil, motor oil, yeah. Buckets, take them. Take as many as you grab. Anything that's a canister that can carry stuff. Besides like cans and bottles, I feel like that's too small. I mean, in a pinch it's good, like if you just in a pinch, but if you're trying to fill up an engine with a Pepsi bottle or any kind of bottle, it's going to take a while. Get a car gas tank, I promise you. It's like 2,000 ounces. You just fill, empty, fill, empty, fill, empty, fill, empty, fill, empty. You could fill up a rain collector in about 2 minutes, or blue barrels, or yeah. So hopefully they never fix that. I don't think they would, because it holds fuel, so why wouldn't it be able to hold water? I mean, you'd be like, oh my god, the fuel tank would probably be but in an apocalyptic situation where you're in a survival situation, you would just clean out the poisonous gas from it, even though it, I mean, yeah, and store water in it. Unless you just leave it with gas and just, you ain't gonna survive too long, that's for sure. Alright, outdoor is done. Now not that we don't have to worry, but we don't have to worry. Now we could start actually leaving the lights on and getting a little noisy. Ain't gonna want to shoot a gun off here, but we should be good. Right? We start hearing them beat. By the time they get in here, they gotta beat down the fortification, they gotta beat down the dresser. So, we should be able to stop it. I'm pretty sure we could stop it before it happens. Alright. I think we need a few more. And then eventually we'll stop mass producing. Usually you can upgrade to the advanced workbench and people will destroy it, the basic, and then go to the fortification and destroy the advanced. Don't destroy any of them unless you need space. I wouldn't destroy any of them, and the reason why is you could have stuff queued up on the basic table, stuff queued up that can only be queued up on the advanced table, and stuff queued up on the fabrication table. You know, so it's instead of having to do everything on one table, you're gonna have to wait for a ridiculous queue. Not that that's a bad thing. If you don't care, then sure. Sorry about that. Hit the mic. If you don't care, you can always do that. But yeah, no. There we go. Make ourselves a little box. What's in the box? What's in the box? I went to your house. I envy you. No? You ever seen that? Yeah? Alright. Tell me if you know where that's from. Actually, it's such a... That's a meme, too. So, it's knowledge. You'd have to know that movie. The movie was a great movie, by the way. Before it was a meme of what's in the box, it was just a great movie. Amazing movie. Alright, let's put our American flag... We're gonna put it on this wall, I think. We might put it here. Let's break the mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall. That couch is like... no, we're going to put it near the crafting table. I'm very indecisive, but we're going to put it near the crafting table. That couch, my grandmother had one in like 1960 with like plastic on it. She had like plastic all over it. You would sit on it in the summertime. Your balls would get stuck to it. Just terrible. I don't even understand. Why even buy a couch if we're going to put plastic on it? What's the point of the plastic? So people don't dirty it? Like, what's the fun of that? Just don't unwrap it then. Just keep it in the plastic from the store if you want to do that. It's like, we got a couch. No, don't sit on. You ever go to like somebody's house and they have like a specific 2 different dining rooms? Like, no, that's the one we don't eat in. It's like, what? You don't eat in this live, so why is it decorated? It's just more stuff for you to clean. It's like, why is everything out? You just like to clean things? Yeah, no. You ever did that? Yeah, they have 2 living rooms. Yeah, I had a friend who had 2 living rooms. And I was like, no. You can't sit. It's like, what is that for? What is this like? Is it a furniture showroom? Like, I don't get it. You have the living room all set up with everything, but nobody can go in and use it. Just a time capsule. It's like a historian museum. Like a nuclear bomb's gonna drop. The world's gonna start over, and archaeologists are gonna come back and be like, oh my God, look at this. This is an amazing living room. Look at it. No, it's nothing like that one. This was preserved. Like, what's the point? Why even get it then? Might as well just get folding chairs, lawn furniture, just to look at it. I'd never understood that. If you could tell me why people do that. Do they just have tons of money and they're just bored with themselves? I can understand that. That's like a guy thing, right? Like a guy will just buy cars just to look at them. It's like, hey, why do you got the 1976 Porsche? Like, because I just like it. But at least you get some value out of it. It's pretty. Like, I guess it's to each their own. Just doesn't make sense to me. Just absolutely. A car is a car. A couch is not a car. It's like, yeah. If anybody knows why people have 2 dining rooms or a dining room that you can actually eat in and one you can't even dare to go into, please let me know. It's pretty weird to me. Yeah. It's like, no, don't go in that one. That's not the eating one. It's like, what is it? Or gigantic, what's it for, like a gigantic life-size dollhouse? Like, I don't understand. I just never understood that. Anyway, sorry about that rant. I might have a grandmother that used to do that. She just had plastic on her furniture. It was like, dude, it's 900 degrees in the house. You feel like a shrinky dink. You know what you feel like when you're sitting on those plastic couches? You ever eat fruit by the foot or fruit roll-up? I feel like I'm the fruit roll-up and the plastic is the plastic, and you got to peel me off. It's just strange. Just very odd. Anyway, sorry, I get into... Anyway, that couch just set me off on a 20-minute rant, okay? Let's move this a little closer. My OCD needs to be a little bit... I try to keep as much room as possible. There we go. Try to keep everything neat, symmetrical. There we go. And yeah, that couch definitely set me. We're getting rid of that couch. The verdict is in. That couch is out of here. The minute I find a better one, just that couch is gone. I shit you not. I wish I could find pictures. If I could find pictures, I would take it and show you. I'm even pretty sure it was that color. Maybe it was brown, hers. Yeah, it's bothering me. Anyway, we're going to eventually get rid of the beds and everything. For now, we'll use them for the save point and to sleep. But we're going to only use the couch. The new couch, obviously. Because couch is in the living room. Perfect. We'll use this room for like cooking, oils, and kerosene holding, and gasoline. This will be our like main room to hold store stuff and gases, and we'll even make cooking oil in here and stuff like that. We'll have like a partial kitchen in here. It'll be partial kitchen, partial storage. The room right next to us, I think that's going to be our not our generator. We're not going to put generators in the house. This one's going to be like batteries and maybe gasoline will be in this one. The house ever goes on fire, we're going up in a blaze. We're going down. Everybody will be dead. The whole house will be burned down. The only thing that'll survive, you guessed it, that damn couch. It'll haunt us. All right, I'm over it, I swear. In here, we'll put like washer and dryer in here. Storage for medicinal stuff and detergents and stuff like that. And we'll organize it correctly. Or whatever correctly is in my mind, right? My version of correctly and your version of correctly probably differs. Something big time. Let's see. What do we got? Put that all away. I think we're pretty good to go. I think we are Gucci to go. What else do we... Oh, some planters, yeah. Let's get some... Before we leave, let's get some crops going. And then hopefully we could get our compost bins. Compost bins are going to be well worth it. Because if you don't know how to make the best fertilizer, or what I think is the best fertilizer right now, excellent fertilizer, is going to be pumpkins. 17 of them, I think. It's around 17 or so. We'll figure it out. But for anybody who's wondering, it's pumpkins. That will get you excellent fertilizer. Compost, whatever you want to call it. Soil, whatever you'd like to call it. And we'll get a couple of those going. We'll get 2 of them. We'll start planting some carrots. And then I guess we'll call it. Yeah, we'll call it. I feel like we've done quite enough. And I'm a little tired from that couch rant. I gotta get my skills up. I need to get rid of that pea yellow couch. Orange? If you're pissing orange, you better go to the doctor. Just saying. If your pee is orange, you probably got diabetes. You might want to go see a doctor. Just saying. Alright, so we got that done. We will compost. Alright, we'll get one of those. We'll set up a couple of those too. We'll set up, I don't know, like 3 of them, if that. We also need the large beds, flower beds, garden beds, whatever you want to call them, for pumpkins anyway. So we'll work our way up. We'll get some food. We'll get some carrots going. Some easy food, something that's not too fattening, right? Because again, you got to work out. I know you probably don't look at your character, but every so often you should look at your character. He might have moobs. You might be eating too much and not exercising, and you come back and your dude's got moobs. His after shadow's got an after shadow, so yeah. That's what happened to me. I started out skinny as shit. Started running around. That was it. Started eating just everything. Went to the gas station, drank, ate everything. Third person to get in the car. Oh my God. I look like Santa Claus. I look like Santa Claus the after years, like when he's off and not working in the mall. Yeah. Oh. It was something else. Alright. Let's water these bad boys. Like I said, I think we're almost done here. I feel like in the time that we've spent together, I think we've got ourselves a decent run. Again, see, the jerry can holds a lot of fluid, so hold on to jerry cans. Obviously, you probably do, but they're very easy to come across. And even if you don't have blue containers, you could always fill the jerry cans up. If you know that the water's going to shut off soon, just get a bunch of jerry cans. Go into sheds and grab a bunch of them, fill them all up with water, and you should be good. Till you get the blue canisters, blue container. You know what I'm talking. They look like kegs. You know what I'm talking about. Liquid containers. I feel like we got a lot of stuff done. We'll clean ourselves here. I don't think we're too dirty. We might have to clean our clothes soon, but we should be alright for now. We could always, not dirty, because we're not seeing no dirtiness on the water, so. See, close a little bit. Not too bad, though. I don't think it'll affect you until it's like 40%, then it'll start affecting. So we should be pretty good for a while. We should be pretty decent. Yep. Alright. I feel like we've got a decent start. Yeah, it's pretty decent. Pretty decent of a start. And then, like I said, we'll get organized a little bit better. Shouldn't be too bad. We'll organize a bit better. Got tons of tools, though. Yeah, we're going to put the doubles down. And like I said, I'm going to... See, in the beginning, I probably shouldn't be carrying this many. So, again, you do how you want to do. But in my logical mind, in my thought process, I keep one of every tool on me. Because it's only like a couple pounds. And... Or you don't have to keep them all on you. You could keep them in a separate container, like a drop point container. And then when you know you're going out to go scavenge and stuff like that, just put them all on you. But I like to keep them on me because, I mean, I still could carry a lot of stuff. I usually use my car and I just grab stuff. I guess it's less trips to the car if you're not carrying so much, but I don't know. It doesn't bother me. So, as long as I've never had a thing where I'm like, oh, man, I wish I could carry 3 more light bulbs. If I only didn't have these tools on me, I'd be able to carry those 3 extra light, So it just becomes that. It becomes that kind of a game. If you're a hoarder like myself, or you played any survival games that you can do, you hoard everything for no reason. So I got 1,100 spools of thread. It's like, dude, why? It's like, I don't know, just because. Got 17 car tires. It's like, okay, yeah, I'm guilty. If you could see me right now, I'm raising my hand. Guilty. Absolutely guilty. I have every single thing in the game. I'll eventually make a box for every single item. Yeah, guilty. That's me. Alright, let's take a little trip. We'll go get a pickaxe, and then I think we're going to call it here. Pretty good. We fortified. We got a lot. We're going to go to the museum up the block and get the pickaxe, and then maybe when we come back, we'll start mining for ore and getting the rest of because the repair table is key. Fabrication table, obviously the upgraded table, but the repair table is going to be key. So let's go in here. Let's get ourselves a pick. We'll even grab the ore that they have. Oh, got double jacked. And if you made it this far, say, hey, made it this far. Leave a comment. Leave a comment about the couch. All right? I need everybody on board with that couch. Okay? I need everybody on board with that couch. We need couch 8. We'll get the headlamp, so we're really good. We'll grab all these. Why not? And we'll grab the pickaxe. And for anybody watching, I appreciate you. If you are new to the game and you want some tips, or you need some help, or you don't know how to do certain things, feel free to ask me. I've got a couple 100 hours in this game, so I'm willing to help. Just got to leave the comment below. It's not like, hey guys, I want you, like some people want you to just comment and they won't answer. If you do leave a comment, you need help, and I see it, which I will absolutely help you if I can. So, leave a comment. And I think that's it. I think we pretty much did it. I think we are ready to actually get underway now. I feel like we're in a good position. We got a fully fortified house. We got some tools. We got the pickaxe. I'm just beeping to Jerry. It's my friend. He used to live in the house right back there, the green one. I feel like that's pretty much it. We fortified everything. It was a good day. Good episode. We've got a lot of stuff done. House is looking beautiful. And we'll start getting down to the nitty-gritty next episode. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, I thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, rate, subscribe. Haha, rate. Thumbs up, rate. It's old school. That's about it, though. That's about where we're going to leave this off. So, I appreciate you guys again. If you need any help, just please leave a comment in the comment section, and I'll leave you an answer. So, till we meet again, I will see you next week. Goodbye for now. Peace. See ya. Bye.